She gasped her last breath right in my arms, eyes wide open, staring at nothing, body going cold under the mosquito net. I buried her myself the next morning, deep in the red earth behind our compound, under the mango tree she loved. 3 days later, she knocked on the door at midnight, alive, smiling, calling my name like nothing had happened. But something was wrong. Terribly wrong. In the humid, dusty villages of southeastern Nigeria, where the harmattan wind whispers through palm fronds and the air smells of wood smoke and fermenting palm wine, people know the old stories. Igbo elders speak in low voices about the Ndichi, ancestors who watch from the spirit world, and darker things, wandering souls that don't rest, or evil spirits that covet the warmth of a living body. They call them Akudaaya, the ones who return, wearing the face of someone you buried, living among the living like nothing's changed. But they're not your loved one anymore. Something else is inside, hungry, waiting. This isn't ancient folklore passed down by grandmothers around the fire. This happened in 2022 in a quiet village outside Enugu to a man named Chukwudi, a 45-year-old farmer with calloused hands from years tending yam mounds and cassava fields. He'd been married to Ngozi for 18 years. She was his everything, strong, laughing eyes that crinkled when she teased him, hands that kneaded fufu with rhythm, the woman who sang old high-life tunes while pounding pepper in the mortar. They had no children, tried for years, prayed at churches and shrines, but they had each other. It started with the fever. Ngozi woke one morning burning hot, skin slick with sweat, complaining of pains deep in her chest. Malaria, the local nurse said at first, but pills didn't help. Days blurred into nights of her tossing on the thin mattress in their mud brick home, the thatched roof creaking in the wind, crickets chirping endlessly outside. Chukwudi sat by her side, wiping her forehead with a damp cloth, feeding her watery pup, whispering prayers mixed with old incantations his mother taught him. On the third night, it worsened. She convulsed suddenly, foam at the corners of her mouth, eyes rolling back. Chukwudi held her tight, screaming her name. Ngozi, Ngozi, stay with me, as her body arched like a bow. Then, stillness. Her chest stopped rising. He felt for the pulse in her neck. Nothing. Cold dread settled in his gut. He wailed into the night, neighbors rushing in with lanterns, confirming what he already knew. She was gone. The burial was quick, as custom demands before the body swells in the heat. Chukwudi dug the grave himself, tears mixing with sweat, lowering her wrapped in white cloth under the mango tree. Villagers mourned with him, palm wine flowed, songs rose into the starry sky, but he felt hollow, alone in their small compound with its cracked walls and empty cooking pot. 3 nights later, exactly 3, he couldn't sleep. The air was thick, oppressive, like before a storm. Around midnight, a soft knock at the wooden door. Tap, tap, tap. Chukwudi froze. Who would come so late? He grabbed his machete, heart pounding, and crept to the door. Who's there? A voice, soft, familiar. It's me, Chukwudi. Open the door. It's cold out here. His blood turned to ice. That voice, Ngozi's voice, but impossible. He flung the door open, lantern raised. There she stood, his wife. Same faded wrapper tied around her waist, same beaded necklace, hair braided just as she'd worn it, smiling shyly, like after their quarrels. Why do you look so surprised? Let me in. He stumbled back. She stepped inside, brushing past him, the scent of fresh earth clinging to her skin, like grave soil. She sat on the mat, patting the spot beside her. I've been walking a long time. I'm tired. Chukwudi's mouth went dry. Ngozi, I buried you 3 days ago. You're dead. She laughed, that same laugh, but sharper somehow, echoing wrong in the quiet room. Silly man, it was just a bad fever. I woke up in the dark, confused, dug my way out, walked home. She reached for his hand. Her skin was cold, too cold. At first, joy overrode the fear. He held her, sobbing, thanking the ancestors. Villagers heard the next day. She'd returned. A miracle. Some praised God, others whispered about dibias and strange medicines. Life resumed. She cooked again, pounded yam with strong arms, hummed those old tunes. Chukwudi pushed the doubts down, but things shifted, subtle at first. Her eyes, once warm brown, now seemed deeper, reflecting lantern light oddly, like a cat's. She avoided the church, flinching at the cross on the wall, craved raw meat, blood rare, licking her fingers slowly. At night, she'd stare at the mango tree grave for hours, whispering in a tongue Chukwudi didn't know, clicks and hisses like wind through dry leaves. Worse came in the dark. Chukwudi woke once to find her sitting up, staring at him. "What is it?" he asked. She smiled too wide. "Nothing, just hungry." Intimacy changed. Her touch was urgent, possessive, leaving bruises he couldn't explain. She'd murmur things. "This body is strong now, warm." He'd pull away, heart racing, but she'd pull him back, eyes gleaming. Neighbors noticed. She wandered at night, barefoot in the bush paths, returning with dirt under nails, leaves in hair. Animals fled her, dogs howling, chickens silent. A child claimed seeing her by the old stream, dancing alone under the moon, body twisting unnaturally. Chukwudi confronted her one evening, lantern flickering between them. "Who are you?" "Ngozi is gone." "What took her place?" She tilted her head, smile fading, voice dropped low, guttural. "Your wife was weak, fading. I followed you home from the market years ago, waited for the door to open. When she died, I slipped in, her soul, pushed out, wandering lost. This flesh is mine now." Terror gripped him. He fled to the dibia, an old woman in the next village, known for seeing spirits. She listened, eyes narrowed, then threw cowries on the mat. Akudaaya, a wanderer from the bad bush. It covets life, steals bodies fresh from death. It will use her form until it wears out, then seek another. What can I do? Drive it out. But dangerous, it fights. That night, Chukwudi prepared holy water from the priest, charms from the dibia, Bible and ogwu mixed. He waited till she slept, then bound her wrists with blessed rope. She woke snarling, body thrashing with strength no woman should have, eyes black as midnight. "You can't send me back, the cold, the dark." He chanted prayers, splashed water. She screamed, inhuman wails echoing through the village, drawing crowds outside. Body convulsed, skin splitting at the mouth like something pushing out. Foul smell filled the room, rotting earth. Finally, a mist rose from her lips, swirling black, hissing as it fled through the roof. Ngozi collapsed, truly Ngozi this time, weak, confused, but her eyes warm again. The real her had been trapped, watching from afar as the thing lived her life. She recovered slowly, but they never spoke of it fully, moved villages. To this day, in 2025, Chukwudi refuses mirrors at night, fearing reflections that aren't quite right. Was it a spirit from the unrested dead, a demon seeking flesh, or something older from the forbidden groves? No one knows. The grave under the mango tree remains empty now, disturbed earth, no bones. Some doors, once opened, don't close easily. This has been The Return That Wasn't Her, based on a real reported incident from 2022 in rural Enugu state, Nigeria, blended with enduring Igbo beliefs in Akudaaya, wandering spirits that inhabit the bodies of the recently dead. Sources: local testimonies shared in Nigerian paranormal forums and cultural accounts of spirit impersonation. The mystery lingers. What exactly came back that night? And is it still out there, waiting for another empty shell?